Hi, welcome to FitFed Feeling Good. I am Meg, your host, and I am so excited to have you along for this conversation today. Happy Wednesday. This episode is airing late-ish December. And if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the podcast where we talk all things fitness, food, and feeling good. Today, I have a little reintroduction of FitFed Feeling Good because I think there's been a few new listeners. So I just wanted to introduce what FitFed Feeling Good is all about, a little bit about myself, and a few other adventures I have going on, or ventures, I should say. So FitFed Feeling Good, the podcast, is, again, we talk all things fitness, food, and feeling good. So occasionally we will have a food episode where I talk about some of my favorite recipes. The last food episode I did was on Rachel Ray's pasta sage pumpkin pasta. I said pasta already, but that's okay. It is so tasty. Just went through that. So sometimes I want to talk about the recipes that give us comfort, or something new that I've tried, or maybe a viral recipe I have seen. And it's always fun to talk about those food recipes. And then fitness. Why do I talk about fitness? I have been a group exercise instructor for probably more years than I have not. And I started out at Women's Workout World years and years and years and years ago, when it was, I don't want to say a fad, but fitness has evolved, and I've been part of so many of the hills, the ups and downs of fitness, and it's been so much fun. The reason I'm saying hills is just because I'm meaning more, first step aerobics was really high and in charge, where you couldn't go to a fitness class without there being a couple step aerobics on the schedule. Or then strength was popular, or Tabata, or boot camp, or TRX, or spin and cycle came about. And the body bar classes and bar classes. And then I don't want to say the latest because they've been around for quite some time, but the boutique type of workouts, Orange Theory, Core Power, bar, cycle bar, where there's one or two formats that is held at those studios, and you have to sign up in advance to reserve your bike or reserve your spot in the studio. And that's been a lot of fun to see that birth of that. So I'm curious how that's going to stay around. And of course, the big gyms, and I've been part of some of those big gyms when I've lived in areas where they have had them, and I've loved every single second of it. So that is the fitness part. So I really like to stay up on industry standards and stay in the know. As you know or don't know, if you're a group exercise instructor, you have to keep your certification current every 2 years. So that means you need to do continuing education credits, you need to take courses, and you need so many of them to recertify and keep that certification current. So I would strongly advise you, if you are working with a personal trainer or go to classes, that you are working with people that do have their certification that is up to date. And also, I am a personal trainer. I have been doing that for many years, not as many as the group fitness, but I absolutely love that. And that's been a fun evolution because I am online virtually. So I do have packages available if anyone's looking for training and they want to do it from the comfort of their own home. It works out very well. I have a few testimonials. You can go to my website, fitfedfeelinggood.com, and I have my packages there right now. And all packages are 10% off until the end of the year. So I just remembered I posted that on my Instagram quite a while ago. But that is my fitness. And I probably don't want to say cater to, but most of my clients are the mature population. But I have had some strong athletes, high school athletes, college athletes, and we've had a great time together. So I am open to working with a multitude of demographics. Would love to have you along. So that is Fit Fed. And then the feeling good. Feeling good Sometimes I just talk about self-care, what we can do, maybe low-cost activities, things that just can feel good for your body, mind, and soul. Go to my YouTube page, stretch out with one of my stretch videos, or, take a shower with a nice smelling soap, just some kind of ideas or what series or movies I've been enjoying lately. So that's been a lot of fun to talk about those aspects of FitFed Feeling Good. Now, FitFed Feeling Good is also more than a podcast. I do have a warm, getting vibrant YouTube page. And what has become very fun with that YouTube page is I've been doing some quick movement shorts. So the shorts they can be 3 minutes, 60 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Usually I do the 1 minute shorts with some fun music in the background. I really like to gravitate to my 80s music, but I try to keep it current or maybe the oldies or somewhere in between. And we will just maybe march in place, or I'll do a 1 minute wall sit or a 1 minute plank, and or even, some seated chair work, because that feels awesome too. And I've been having a blast with those, and I feel they've been getting a fairly nice response. So come on over to FitFed Feeling Good YouTube, and I would love for you to subscribe and check that out. You can take a peek at what's over there. Maybe move with me for a few minutes every day. I would absolutely love it. I don't post every day. I try to do at least a few times a week, get some movement in, even if I'm traveling. So you'll see me in some different spots. But that's been a ton of fun. And then FitFed Feeling Good is on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm sort of inconsistent, or I guess, how can I even say sort of inconsistent? I am inconsistent over there, but I try to move over some of my podcast or my YouTube doings over to the Instagram and Facebook page. And sometimes I used to do a Monday motivation, Tuesday training tip, Wednesday wellness workout, Thursday thankful, Friday fitness fun, Saturday soul session. Maybe I would just kind of breathe with you or move with you. So just kind of fun when I am posting. So in 2026, I want to get back to some more regular consistency on the socials. And I am an affiliate with NETA, N-E-T-A. That's netafit.org. They are the hosting site where you can get certified to become a group fitness instructor or a personal trainer. So I have a code. It's MEG, my name, Meg 2025, and that gets 10% off your certification. And that is $60, I think, off, because the personal training, I think, is $600. And hey, $60 is nothing to shake a stick at, right? $60 in your pocket rather than that. So if you want to inspire others to get fit and you enjoy fitness yourself, it's a really nice job to have. I have had many, many, many quality years doing group fitness and personal training. And even though it has slowed down for me, I still really do enjoy it. And then lastly, with FitFed Feeling Good, I also work with my partner over at Redesigning Health and Home, where we have the same almost. We have the YouTube, we have our podcast. We post every Friday. Here is every Wednesday. But at Redesigning Health and Home, I bring my FitFed Feeling Good there, and then my partner brings her home style with Carrie over there, and we've combined the two for Redesigning Health and Home. And we are having a lot of fun, and almost exactly the same as FitFed Feeling Good. We have the podcast. We have our YouTube page. We're starting to get a little more active over there. And then we have our Instagram and Facebook socials. And yeah, come join us over at Redesigning Health and Home. I would love for you to subscribe to that podcast. And if you're not subscribed to FitFed Feeling Good, I would love to ask you to subscribe. If you don't mind giving it a quick rating, if you're enjoying it, that 5 stars, always, always, always welcome and encouraged. And if you have a few notes about FitFed Feeling Good, maybe even what you'd like to hear about or what you've been enjoying, I would love a quick review. It would absolutely make my day and be the biggest gift to me. And then over at Redesigning Health and Home, come join us. Again, me is FitFed Feeling Good. And my email, if you want to reach out, is fitfedfeelinggood@gmail.com. And then Redesigning Health and Home, that podcast is Redesigning Health and Home. The artwork is a really cute little microphone and home pillow and blanket scene with some hand weights in front of it. So that is Redesigning Health and Home. And our Gmail, again, is the same. It is Redesigning Health and Home with the and spelled out at gmail.com. And then my website for FitFed Feeling Good is fitfedfeelinggood.com. So come on and join me. You can check out the packages I offer, and it will link you over to the YouTube page too. Go ahead and subscribe over there. We would love to have you. And I just am so grateful and thankful for all of you. I will be hopefully in your ears next Wednesday as we wrap up 2025. How crazy. I can't believe that we are going into a new year. 2026 sounds so futuristic. I've said that before, but it really does. And I'm very grateful to have you. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Thank you.